What's up, everybody? Cash Crew Report here. I am Cash, back with another one. Let's dive right into this one, y'all. O'Keefe Media Group, James O'Keefe, was booted by his own company. I'm sure most of you guys know that. He was booted by the board of directors, and now he's started a new company called O'Keefe Media Group, OMG. And let's dive right in. Empowering and equipping a movement of thousands of people just like you to report things that are wrong, with the support of an in-house team of elite journalists to bring factual, unbiased stories to light. The mission continues.
The irony of the Acorn story is that it took a 25-year-old with a hidden camera a few days to do what billion-dollar networks and journalists could.
This looks like a reference to what the board of directors was referencing in their letter. O'Keefe was buying 10 cars here and 10 cars there and getting private private drivers and all this other stuff. This looks like this is a representation of that. But anyhow, let's keep it moving. It looks like he's just referencing the things that they booted him over.
Could not do in a decade. I spent 14 years creating the most effective nonprofit newsroom this country has ever seen. And in paving the way to establish...
There we go again. The sandwich. Somebody was saying, oh my God, he's just the worst tyrannical boss to work for. He stole my sandwich out of the refrigerator. Now, that was in their letter, so that's not me saying that. That's them saying, the company or the people from the company saying that about James in their open letter about why they booted him, or one of the few reasons why they booted him, which in my opinion is just kind of ridiculous. But anyways, let's just keep it moving. It looks like he's got the car in there from, the open letter saying, oh, he bought 10 cars and he got, private rides paid by the company and out of the company's account, whatever, which he owned the company, so, he can do whatever he wants. I mean, I know that the board of directors maybe doesn't like the fact that he's spending this amount of money on cars, but how do you know that he didn't have other journalists in the cars that he was purchasing or getting fixed or whatever, or contracting for private rides or whatever? But, that's just my opinion. Anyways, let's keep going.
Citizen journalism. I have been defamed, arrested, raided, and ultimately removed from the organization I spent so much time developing credibility of. I always knew they would try to ruin the reputations of those who expose them, the pharma giants, the three-letter government agencies, and those who I thought I could trust. But in response, we are going to build an army of investigators and exposers. They have awakened a sleeping giant. I'm back. Remaining by my side are a small, tight-knit group of the most elite journalists in the world. Exposing corruption requires standing up to power, because power hates sunlight. We are sunlight. Welcome to the O'Keefe Media Group, where we will never be shut down, because not only do I own it, but you own it too. Support us and sponsor our army of journalists by becoming a founding member today.
So I don't know what you guys thought about that, but I thought that was pretty cool. Now let's back out of this. It says, welcome to O'Keefe Media Group. We can never get shut down again, because not only do I own it, but you do too. Support us and sponsor our army of journalists by becoming a founding member today. O'Keefe Media Group is building an army of investigators and exposers, along with the most elite journalists in the world. In the coming months, you will see this army expanding across the country, every state house, every city council, every school board, everywhere people are conspiring to keep themselves in power, practice favoritism, or line their pockets with tax dollars. Are you passionate about the O'Keefe Media Group's effort to bring truth through journalism to the American public? Become a founding member to not only promote our vision, but to sponsor the work of our hardworking journalists. Be the first to drive the mission forward. So they're looking for, it looks like founding member donors and stuff like that, maybe for, new equipment, new camera equipment, pay new employees, stuff like that. because he's basically starting all the way over from scratch. So, you know, he's gonna need that PV money that he used to have in order to get all of this moving. I completely support James. I hope that, you know, good things come for him. I hope that this works out, and I'm sure it will. He's a hardworking individual, which is, you know, part of the, you know, bravado or whatever that they were saying that he had, apparently, because they were saying that, you know, people were getting stressed out because he worked them to the bone and this and that. But, you know, I don't know. I think that this is great. I think it's a good move. It looks like he has founding member plans. They get pretty spendy pretty quick, but, you know, if you just want to, if you have some money laying around, or, you know, if you own a company or whatever and you want to write off. Now, I don't know if this is nonprofit or not, but I know that PV was. Looks like 500 will get a 1-year early bird subscription, signed founding member certificate. The 1,000 will get those things, as well as a sponsor undercover equipment. The third tier is sponsor a camera for an O'Keefe Media Group undercover journalist, plus the silver and bronze. And then the platinum is the extras are behind the scenes access, personal video from James O'Keefe. Now, obviously, that's pretty spendy, but, you know, if it is a nonprofit, you can get a tax deduction or tax credit for that. I'm not a tax specialist or anything like that, so, you know, you consult your own tax professional. But anyways, looks like there's a subscription plan, $200 for a 1-year early bird subscription, or $20 monthly. So yeah, I mean, looks pretty interesting to me. I'm excited to see what they do. I'm excited to see what kind of stories they try to tell first. I'm also excited, just, you know, for James in general, just to start over and start fresh and get all, you know, put all this behind him. I think that this is the next big step that he needed to take, because I don't think that there was really any going back after the board kicks you out. Even if they did bring them back, it'd just be awkward and, you know, whatever. But regardless, you know, let me know what you thought about this short video and dialogue from James. I thought that it was pretty cool. Like I said, best wishes to him and the new company, OMG. Anyways, signing off. Cash Crew Report. Later, y'all.